Well, hey, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to where the magic happens. Here at Wormwizardcastings in Pelion, South Carolina. Y'all, it's 78 degrees Fahrenheit today. It's a beautiful day. The birds are chirping. The bees are buzzing. The breeze is blowing. And y'all, I just want to jump right into it. And let's get into it and see what the worm wizards are doing today. I'm a little anxious because I got an order in just a little while ago for a dozen of our fertile hatching eggs. So shout out to Michelle out there for if you watch these videos. I don't know if you watch the worm videos or not, but thanks for supporting the channel and buying a dozen of the fertile hatching eggs. We sure do appreciate it. I'm a little anxious because I got to go meet her at some point, but I sent her a message, but I hadn't got no reply yet. So I'm anxious because I don't know when I got to go meet her yet. I'm one of those people that like to plan stuff out. And right now I ain't got a plan, so I'm a little anxious. Okay. That's what I did now. I did add a half-gallon scoop of fresh mushroom compost to each bin yesterday. And let's see here. And I put a trap in here of some bread, and I sprinkled diatomaceous earth around everything. And I even put some diatomaceous earth on the bottom side of the cardboard this time too, y'all. Let's see. Looks like the mites are avoiding the diatomaceous earth for obvious reasons. Let's see here. Let me zoom in on the bread. See what we got going on here. Oh yeah, we caught a bunch. Nice. Let me go over here to the other bin and check it right now. And if so, I'll go ahead and grab the bread out of these bins. If they got a bunch of mites on them, I'll go ahead and get them things out of here. I know I don't normally bebop like this from one to the other. I usually go in order. But I'm going to go ahead and get these two out of the way today. Look. Look at the wormies. Nice fat worms. Oh yeah. I might just throw that piece of cardboard out, y'all. It's got a bunch of mites on it. Let's see how many mites are on this cardboard. Let me zoom in. A good many. Again, they're trying to avoid that diatomaceous earth. See? Let me zoom in there. See? It's funny how there ain't none there, but then over here where it's moist and there ain't the diatomaceous earth, there they are. Yeah. Here's your sign, right? Oh, don't zoom in that far. Oh, the bread's starting to fall. It feels like it's starting to fall apart. Yeah, we did catch a good many. Let me go ahead and scoop that up before the worms and the mites carry it away. I got some more bread I'm going to add out here for the trap today. Let me grab these over here while I'm thinking about it before I forget. Go ahead and grab them. So we trapped a few there. Alright, I'm going to take these bad boys out here. I'm just going to tell them to get on out of here. And I'm going to huck them out there in the woods. And hopefully they'll stay out there in the woods and they won't come back. Hopefully. Here's my fresh bread I got for set the new traps. Alright. Oh, okay. Just checking my hand, y'all. I adjusted my headlamp. I want to make sure I didn't put a whole bunch of mites on my head just then. No, I didn't. Nope. Alright, let's go back over here and start back by opening this bin. Ooh, I got you, buddy. He's hanging in there. Let's see here. Like I said, I just put fresh mushroom compost in here yesterday. And I put, I Yeah, I sprinkled just a little bit of chicken feed in here, but I didn't put that much because I knew I had that fresh mushroom compost in here, so I didn't want to overfeed them. Look at there. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it a little better. Look at that, y'all. And see, this is one of the reasons why I don't put cardboard in my bin, because it's difficult to move it around and stuff when I'm trying to do stuff in the bin. Shredded cardboard in the bin, I think, is a little better, but I do like having a flat piece of cardboard here. It is interesting how when you pull it back and they're all massed there at the top, it does promote them to get really close to the top to eat the food. Now I'm telling you, that's what it looks like to me. What y'all think? Let me pull this cardboard back. Look at that little wormy there, squirming and worming. Oh, look at there. Wow. Look at all those. Yeah, there's not even any bedding. Look, y'all, there ain't even no bedding hardly mixed in there. This is worms. Look at that. Yep. Look at there. That's what I like to see when I come out here and look. Ooh! That's what I like to see, y'all. Look at them. My worm wizards are working, y'all. Making us some beautiful organic fertilizer. Hey, Mr. Gnome, how's it going today? Alright. What's the thermometer reading today? Oh, looks like the temperature ticked up a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. I didn't even say, what did it say? It said 70, between 72 and 73 probably. It's bumping on 74, so it's got to be 73, y'all. Ooh. Well, looks like the worms are happy. Yeah, I won't feed him any chicken feed today. Well, I won't feed this bin any chicken feed today. I won't feed that one any. I'll probably feed this one just a little bit. Probably feed that one just a tiny little bit. And I'm not going to feed that one any. I'm going to put the bread trap in there for the mites. So I'm going to just sprinkle in, but I'm probably not going to feed any chicken feed to that one or this one. Let's see what this one looks like. Yeah. Between that fresh mushroom compost I gave them and that chicken feed and this cardboard, they don't need no more food. So I'm gonna skip feeding this one today. But look at there, y'all. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him right there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there, y'all. That's probably close to 200 worms right there. Yes, sir. Yep, same thing again with this one. I'm going to skip feeding today. But they looking good. Look at there. Oh, sorry, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Y'all, as Lloyd Christmas would say from Dumb and Dumber, I got worms. So if anybody needs some worms, man, you can drop down in the description below, and I got a link posted there. Y'all, if you click on it, it'll take you over to the eBay store, and there you can check out what we got. I got worms that I'll hand dig you for fishing, and I got worms that I weigh out for folks who want them for composting or starting their own worm bin. So I got different listings for different purposes over at the eBay store. We'll come back and put that bread right there in there and sprinkle some more diatomaceous earth in here for those mites. But man, look at here. We got the worms, y'all. See, look at there. Let me get to one of these over here that ain't got no chicken feed. I don't want to mix that chicken feed into that bedding too much. If you mix too much of that chicken feed deep into the bedding, it'll heat the bin up, and the worms don't like that, y'all. Ooh, look at there. Look at there, look at there. Yes, sir. By the time these fellas get done with this mushroom compost, and I harvest it out the bottom of these hungry bins, man, this stuff's been transformed into the best fertilizer you can put in your garden, y'all. Organic, living, lots of, when I harvest, y'all, when I harvest mine at the bottom of this thing, it's got all kind of stuff. It's got cocoons in it, it's got worms, because this is where most of the moisture gathers in the bin system, and a lot of those worms like to travel down and get in that water and then that moisture. This is probably the moistest part of the bin. And when I harvest down there, y'all, it'd be full of nice, fat breeder worms, really. Like Jane over at Rockin' Worms will say, breeder worms. It'd be full of them big fat worms. Not those smaller juvenile and thinner worms that like to congregate near the top, but the big fat ones. And they'll be down in here, and they got cocoons and all kind of stuff. When you harvest your castings from down here, man, that's the best stuff for your garden. I put it over here underneath this tarp, or on this tarp, and then I got another tarp on top of it, like to make it like a taco burrito sandwich kind of deal to hold the moisture in, and I let it sit there and finish a little bit and dry out a little bit. Oh man, it's full of worms and cocoons. You put that in your garden, woo, y'all. I ain't telling you what to do. And I'm just a guy on YouTube, so take that with a grain of what it's worth. I'm just a guy on YouTube, and I'm from Pelion, South Carolina. Don't forget that either. So, this is not gardening advice, but this is what I do in my garden. I'm just saying, this is what I do. But hey, let me know what you do in your garden. I'm interested to hear. Drop it in the comments below. I tell you what, would you take the cocoons and worms out of your castings before you put it in the garden, or would you put it all in the garden? Because that's what I like to do. I like to just put it all in the garden. But I want to know what you like to do. Drop it in the comments below. And y'all, if you made it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it, y'all. God bless you. And y'all come on back now. You hear?